Hi guys, I thought that I'm gonna do a video about kombucha growing. So I had this set, I think was it on the, I did the first set, I have marked it down here. I have this note as you can see here. First note is the 6th of October. So then when I prepared the first batch of kombucha. And then there was a second batch that I did then on the 21st of October. So that has been now 15 days. And so these ones, what I have here, have been with me 15 days. So I have two larger ones here, and as you can see how I have covered them here, I have covered them like that, I have put this type of cloth on top of here, and now we can take these ones off, and you can have a rubber band, or this is my daughter's hair band, actually one of these ones, but you can have these simple rubber bands here as well. But because this needs to breathe, so and that's why it looks as it does. And you can actually see here as well that the water actually does go a little bit down here when it develops, and this is 15 days. And the reason why I have had this 15 days is that I haven't actually made this specifically to be drinkable, but I was making these ones because I wanted to make sure that I have a good patch of kombucha ready, so I can because this is some actually call this even a kombucha vinegar already when it gets more sour, because they recommend to drink it around the 7 days mark. And if you want to have a little bit stronger flavor, then I think it's 7+ days. But this is now, did I say 15 days? Yes. So I want to show how it looks, and because I wanted to have a starter liquid, because when I received this one it didn't have starter liquid, but the starter liquid, not only the SCOBY that is inside there is important, the starter liquid is actually even more important. So that's why I did these first patches in a different bottles, because you never know if the patch goes, the kind of batch goes wrong, then I can just remove it and throw it away, but I still have others left. And you can actually see here as well that kombucha's scobies develop here on the top, as you can see. And this is a little bit lighter. This is on the milk bottle. So the scobies develop here, and usually they will come on the top. They can be, some can be in the bottom as well, that you can actually see that there's a older SCOBY there floating around there, and some can even go lower when they get older. They might go there. So older SCOBYs are always on the kind of bottom ones, and the layers of new SCOBY are developing here on the top. So you can actually see on this bottle, you can see that the SCOBY is very nicely developed. This is very clean SCOBY, so to speak. And then we have an older SCOBY here on the bottom, as you can see. So this is my first video before I start off with anything. I'm here basically just opening these. These have been left here to brew for 15-16 days. And I just wanted to have a very strong flavor to my for my SCOBYs to thrive. And remember also, when you do a SCOBY hotel, so where is the place where you actually keep your SCOBYs at, then that's what we're gonna do, is that we're gonna keep all of them together, and they want to be in a more stronger stronger liquid. So you basically just feed them a little bit, but you keep that kind of stronger liquid there. At least that's what I have heard from the guidance. So let me just put the light on here and show you. This is one of the scobies here. You can see it looks like that because it's dry on the top. And all kind of formation that you can see is all normal. And you can see the SCOBY floating there as well. And then we have this SCOBY that is more kind of wrinkly, and it's all the yeast and bacteria that is making it look like that, but it's perfectly fine. And if you see any kind of bits there, it's usually yeast that is there. And you can see the scobies as well there. So this is this has less kind of liquid inside, and I use this one as to save some of the scobies, kind of keeping it as a SCOBY hotel. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna find a clean bottle again, and I'm gonna prepare the teas and make them feed well. And most likely what I'm gonna do this time is that I'm gonna place them I'm gonna probably do one SCOBY that I'm gonna place in one container that is gonna be developed as a drink. It's probably only me who really drinks it at first before people in my household will get used to that. But and the rest goes to the SCOBY hotel. So if you are keen actually to receive SCOBYs, I'm here in Kemney, so you can just pop by and I can give you one piece of the SCOBY now, because remember that one SCOBY develops here. I put, let's say if I do a SCOBY and I put this to kombucha and I put this SCOBY to develop, I have one layer of older SCOBY that becomes then a new SCOBY that I can give you. So that's why you need bottles. So 4 bottles means 4 new SCOBYs for me. Of course, SCOBYs develop also in one bottle. They do layers and you can just peel off the layers. But this is how I have done now, because I wanted to test different batches of kombucha drink. So I'm not going to film all this process, but I'm going to show you once I have boiled the water and put the tea bags in, and then I'm